G'day YouTube, it's Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again. Welcome back with some more FIFA 13 Connected Career Mode. It's our MLS season here with the Seattle Sounders, of course, the defending champion Seattle Sounders, but it's also our new look Seattle Sounders. First episode of the season, we had an abysmal start to the season. We're 1-1-1. And we'll definitely be looking to build on that and get some wins on the board in this episode. We've got 3 games in this episode. And I'll tell you now, in this episode we'll have 3 games. In the next episode we will have 2 games. And in Friday's episode we will have 2 games. The reasoning behind that is because we lose about a month and a half's worth of footage that I had recorded. I had the whole month of May and then half of June recorded, and unfortunately my game capture has actually lost that. So because of that, I have had to shorten down how many games are in each episode so that the transfer window and stuff doesn't come too far and I can still keep you up to date with the results and stuff. So I'm sorry about that, guys, but that is how it's going to have to happen. Good thing about that is though, on Monday, so a week today, will be the first episode of the transfer window. So I hope you're all looking forward to that one. Now as we move on back into this game, see we're half an hour in and still nothing really happening. Both teams threatening but not creating too much here as we're up against the Houston Dynamos. A team that again on paper, just like we were all the way through the first episode, are far better than. But you see we go into half time 0-0. So definitely not how we wanted to start this episode, but if we get a couple of quick goals or a quick goal in the second half, that can all change, and hopefully that's what will happen for us. Now, sorry about the extended half-time break there. I just needed to grab something while I was doing this recording. Now we move on to the second half. You see the Houston Dynamos get stuff started, but we win the ball back immediately, and we've got a corner here 5 minutes into the second half. Great corner, but unfortunately we can't get a clean header to it, and we do push it over. And now Houston pushing forward. We've been on top all game, and then Bruen scores the goal there. Their first break basically of the game, and they get the goal out of it. That is not what we wanted, but unfortunately it has happened. So we're going to have to deal with that. Now we've got to try getting back into this game now. You see it's getting late now. We're in the 90th minute and we're still behind 1-0. Last attack this possibly is. And Veloso's trying to lead us forward now. And we're pushing forward with Donovan. And Donovan slices it miles wide. And we go down 1-0 here against Houston. So this is exactly how we didn't want to start this episode. Continuing our run of bad form from last episode. We are now 1 win, 1 draw and 2 losses to start this early season. Now we go up against the Vancouver Whitecaps, our rivals in this second game of this episode. Hopefully we can bounce back and create some offensive spark, get a couple of good goals here and just give us the win against Vancouver here at home in Seattle. We can't afford to allow Vancouver to pick up the win here. It's just not allowed. We allowed them to do it last year. We just cannot allow them to do it this time. You see, we get things started early. Trying to attack with our right back Carvajal here. He's just getting shut down. Space is running away from him now. But still, De Guzman pushing forward now. Plenty of men in front of the ball there. And Vilhena gets the early goal here in the 5th minute. Not a great shot, but just enough on it to beat the goalkeeper as we head late into this first half now, approaching half time. And this time it's Gary Hooper unleashing the shot, but takes a deflection and makes it easy for the goalkeeper to deal with. Last play before half time here, and Vancouver have the corner kick, which we managed to deal with. But it does give them another corner kick now, as Kofi's going to look to whip this one in and try and get something here just before half time. It's a good corner, but unfortunately for Vancouver, they couldn't get a clean header on it, and it's just put wide. And that is how we go into half-time, 1-0 up over the Vancouver Whitecaps. This is the sort of start we wanted, and hopefully we can continue this in the second half. Pick up another early goal just to give us that 2-goal cushion, as we know we can definitely let in goals. Now you see Matix driving forward here, and great goalkeeping there by Asenjo, but unfortunately that is given as a penalty. I have no idea why. Asenjo won the ball, but Matix wins the penalty, and he's going to step up with it here and slots it into the right hand corner. Great penalty. Asenjo dived late, and all of a sudden it's 1-1 as Matix gets the equaliser there. And now, all of a sudden, Vancouver are the team that are pushing forward. Everything's falling their way right now. I thought I almost gave away another penalty there. But fortunately for us, that one was clean. And now we're starting to try and push forward. We can't allow them to get themselves dominant. So we got to start driving forward here. Good goalkeeping there. And they do manage to get the ball away. And now we're late into this second half. Now with only 10 minutes to go. And Vancouver pushing forward again. Matix trying to pull some strings here. And all of a sudden, Vancouver are looking dangerous. They're tearing our apart defence. And Matix is clean through. What a finish by Matix there. Fantastic bit of skill to beat the defender and the goalie. And he seals the win there for Vancouver. And we lose another game. We have now picked up 3 losses in 5 games to start this season. As we move on to the final game of the episode against the New York Red Bulls. We've really got to bounce back in this game, because otherwise we are going to drop off very quickly and we're going to have a struggle to keep up with the teams at the top of the table as this season goes on. Remember, my goal was to stay near the top of the table until January transfer window, because of course there's a couple of players like Donovan who are getting older now and are struggling a bit with our team. Senjo's not the greatest goalie. I wanted to replace him anyway. It was just a quick purchase in the summer. And players like that we just need to hold on to for now, so we can strengthen fully in the January transfer window. Now, the summer transfer window, sorry, not January. I got my seasons mixed up, of course. I'm used to playing in the Premier League in Europe and stuff, not the MLS. But you see De Guzman using his speed to burst forward there, but unfortunately didn't look across the box to play the ball through. He took the shot. Easy save for the goalie, but De Guzman whips the corner in this time. Good corner, but again, we couldn't get a clear head on it. And now we're trying to push forward, 20 minutes in here. De Guzman unleashing a shot there, but unfortunately that one couldn't make it in. And we head into half-time 0-0 again. So a poor first half by us again. We've looked in control, but not been able to do anything really offensively. And that has been the story of our season so far. And we've really got to start turning that around. We need Gary Hooper to step up with the goals now. That's what we bought him for. Hopefully he can drive on in this game and the next few episodes and get us a few goals. As you see, we move about 5 minutes into this second half now, and New York are driving forward here, and we give up the sloppy goal. Senjo dived too early and then didn't stick a hand out to try and stop it. But Zaquini trying to get something started here. We've got to get that equaliser quickly, and Hooper trying to get something started. He plays it through to Zaquini, and great save by the goalkeeper there. Keeps it at 1-0 to New York. And now we've got to try and get this equaliser quick so we can try and push on for us the second goal and pick up the winner. Hooper has the ball here on the edge of the box and unleashes a great shot, but good save by the goalkeeper. And we still cannot get anything going. Hooper trying everything right now, and he just blasts this one from outside the area, and great finish. And Hooper with the deflection there gets his first goal as a Seattle Sounder, and that could be a huge one. As you see, we're in the 90th minute now in extra time. And we're still 1-0. We've just got to keep them out here. But they've beat our defence. Good save by Senjo. But Thierry Henry, the Arsenal legend, is there to collect the FIFA AIDS rebound. And we are down 2-1. We've got to push on quickly now. You see, we're going straight from kick-off to try and get something going. But as soon as we move out wide, the final whistle does go. And we lose 2-1. So we lose all 3 games in this episode. Awful episode. And now we have lost 4 games in the space of 6 games. Awful start to the season. Hopefully we can push on. I hope to see you on Tuesday. Raw will be out tomorrow because I've had a bit of uploading issues. Hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and peace out, YouTube. We're heading into overtime.